Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, how are we getting on? So, this video is a bit of a follow-up to the build I did the other day, as you can see behind us. There's a couple of things that didn't turn out quite as I was hoping for on this. You can see I've taken off the little bit spot on the end of the building to add a bit more shape to it, because I just wasn't happy with the way it looked. The other big issue is the roof, which is a little dull, a little uninspired, and needs a few changes. So, at the time, I knew the problem was there, but couldn't figure out exactly what to do about it. Now, I've got a solution, so let's make this place look a little bit more interesting. So as you see, we've got the flat roof just at the moment. First thing we're going to do is pull that out, and the goal is to put the area over the sunken floor, to have the bit of the roof over that sunken floor rather, to be also at a lower height than the rest of it, in keeping with the general vibe. So pull these walls out as well. And that's the starting point. So we'll shift some of the furniture out of the way just so that we can do this. Yeah. And we have a nice clean slate. So, because we've got the walls inside out, basically the roof doesn't want to snap on the inside of the building. It tries to snap to what it thinks is the inside, which is in fact the outside in this case. So we'll put that internal wall in, that's our start point. Actually the wrong way around, so we'll flip that around. There we go. And snap this slope to one end. Obviously the big problem we've got right now is that that piece of roof is being supported by the internal wall, and we need to find a way of working around that so we can actually take it back out again. First things first, let's put the other one on. And there we go. I'd really like an inverted version of the corner piece to go in that gap, but unfortunately we don't have one, so an alternative will be arranged in a moment. We'll get the edge sorted out. These flat pieces need to be specifically this way around, because if you haven't got the bit that hangs down against the wall, then you'll find there's a gap between the wall and the roof, which you'll see in a minute. So we'll stick those triangular pieces in, and for the moment we still can't remove that wall piece, the internal wall. So we use these odd flat bits of wall that look really weird when you actually think about them being brick, but there we go. Plug those gaps. That one will come out, this one still won't. So we're going to put flat roof in this corner. Close that off while we're here. To do that, we have to take that wall out and work around the outside. So see, I've already got one snapped on there. Follow the corner around. There you go. Still can't move these just yet, because the two pieces we've got in both depend on that first one. And something of a theme for this little adjustment we're making. Put this last one in, and now they're depending on that internal one. Take them off, there we go. And now we'll snap this wall back in. Drag the foundation over so we put the wall in the wrong way around, or the right way around, whichever way you want to look at it. Can't move that internal one yet still. Oh, a little bit of persuasion. In fact, no, without any persuasion, because that internal one is what's preventing it this time. There's one more thing we do need to do. Just transfer the support onto this wall that we want in place instead of the internal one. So put extra roof on there. And we're going to put the triangular piece of wall in to plug that gap up. Now the reason for the extra roof is that that is what is actually being supported by that existing wall, not the internal one. So this internal roof is now, there you go, you can see the roof being the wrong way around there. So this internal roof, sloped one, is now being supported by the roof outside. As well as, I should say, the internal wall, which we've been able to take out. So we now come around, pull this external one off, and now it's being supported by the wall. The correct piece of wall, rather. There we go. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, I realise, and my explanation is not quite as clear as I'd like it to be, but in short, we're transferring the weight of the roof piece effectively onto that wall. We have to use the external slanted roof because it won't let us clip it onto the inside, so that's the long and the short of it. And there we go, we have a more angular, interesting looking section of roof here. follows the level of the floor. A similar sort of issue upstairs. At the moment we've got these two sort of triangular pieces, which looks a bit off really, because we've got two of them over the single space. So we'll pull those out. We're going to flip the second wall around and use that as our starting point. It doesn't work if you try and start from the corners for some reason. These corner roof pieces won't play ball. There's an odd little glitch there that's appeared recently. Sometimes you have to just come out the menu and back in because it won't let you place anything. There we go. Now we can use this angled piece of roof as a guide for the corner. If you then try and take it out and start from the corner, back to square one again, it won't let us do it. So flip that wall back around again. There we go. Stick this roof in. Now snap a few more roofs onto the side of it. This corner piece in over here. There we go. We'll put another couple of pieces of slanted roof over on this side. And now we can change the wall back. Of course, to do that, we need something outside the wall. So, upper floor in there. Pop that back. There we go. Now we'll put the roof back. A lot of hassle just to have the walls the other way around, but we get there eventually. I'm quite happy with the effect. So, something a little bit different. There we go. Single arched roof over the whole structure now. Looks much, much better. And there we go. If we have a look at it from the outside, you can see there's a little bit more interesting shape to it. A little bit more dynamic. I'm much happier with it. Pity about the brick on the outside there. It would have been better if that was white, but it is what it is. So, I do hope you found that useful and interesting. If you did, you know what to do by now. As always, social media links should be popping up somewhere around about now. Be down in the description as well if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing over there. For now, thank you very much for watching, and I will be speaking to you all very, very soon.